Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to some Butcher's Circus. I know I said that the last Butcher's Circus video I made would be like the last one, but times change, and so basically, what this comp is a lot of the community, especially the higher-ups, consider the Hellion to be one of the worst units in the game, and quite honestly, yeah, she is. But, like, everyone I see running her talks about, oh, her good skills are Wicked Hack, Yorp for stress, if it bleeds, breakthrough, and adrenaline rush. I see nobody advocating for Bleedout. So, what this does is it has not that good accuracy, but it has an extra 20% damage, 10 crit, 100% bleed base for 5 points for 3 rounds, so that's 15 bleed, debuffs the opponent for negative 20 death blow resist, and the only downside is it dazes the Hellion and gives her minus 20% damage, which, if you're spamming bleed out, the minus 20% damage doesn't really matter. Also, you can just adrenaline rush one turn to, clear yourself. Doesn't cure the damage debuff, because, I mean, why doesn't it cure the damage debuff? That's kind of the point of this move, I'm pretty sure. But whatever. She's running the Razor Pin for extra accuracy because she needs it, and the bleed chance works well with Bleed Out, obviously. And if it bleeds, is there to be a backup, I guess. And Exotic Snuff, stunning sucks. The Crusader is here for one reason, and that's to tank stuns. So 35% protection means that stunning him and trying to nuke him down won't really do too much. And the Sacred Blade is there to look intimidating. Jester is here to finish off enemies with the Finisher and Dirk Stab, and to buff the accuracy of the Hellion, because that accuracy kind of sucks. The Arbalist is here because the Arbalist is overpowered. I did some experimentation with Exotic Snuff and switching with different things, but it works fine enough as its own, and the accuracy minus doesn't really matter. So, yep. Let's go. Okay, we're facing a champion. I am like one rank away from Darkest 1 again. Just, because it fell and then it climbed. Crusader is not running Sacred Blade, which is odd. Yeah, interesting.
The advantage is yours.
I'm going to start with Bulwark because this enemy team is not a stress build. I mean, they don't even have Blight Daggers or whatever it's called. Alright, get that protection up. And then I'll buff accuracy and then I'll start spamming Bleed Out. Shield Breaker has 50 dodge for now, so that's going to be annoying. If I had to wager a gamble, I'd say the Jester is going to start with Battle Ballad. Because that's generally what you're supposed to do. Or he could be greedy and try to stun. You won't be able to stun the Hellion, she's got 85 stun resist. Zealous. Interesting start. Let's see how you like this. Hellion has good enough dodge to hopefully have some abilities not hit her. I mean, it's 10, and, well, actually he's got double accuracy trinket, so he's got 118 accuracy. No, 108, not 118. Going for a Pierce play here. Interesting. Right, what are my odds of hitting? 56, yeah, I'm going to wait a turn for that. Start with a If It Bleeds on the Jester in the back. Get that going. The only healer he has is the Crusader, which is going to be absolutely awful against my composition. Solo? Really? That's like the oddest choice I've seen. There's a reason people don't run solo. I am just going to bandage up for now. See, most people who run solo, like, they use it before they use Finale. And, like, because he can't move backwards. He has no backwards moves other than Finale, so he's kind of stuck up there. Okay. Well, gonna bonk you a bit. This means one of two things. The Jester is going to have to move last. Or, actually, you know what? That's pretty much all it means. Jester's gonna have to move last. I'll let him take his turn and bleed out. Speaking of bleed out, take this, Vile Fiend! So, how can you say that ability is not good? The Shieldbreaker is going to die, has incredibly low health, and just like, come on, man. What are you talking about? I may consider just letting the Crusader die here. You know what, actually, no. I'm gonna try to keep him up for a bit, because I don't know how much damage his Finale can deal. Probably not much, considering Crusader's 55% protection. And that's the unit he's focusing on. He's gonna Holy Lance the Crusader, obviously. Ooh, double crit. It's unusual. And he surrendered. Probably got too intimidated by the Bleedout.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty delights.
And back to Darkest One with me. When you play as much as I generally do, you tend to remember these names. I don't remember what they run though. Obviously. I mean, I fight so many comps. How can you know? Okay, he's got Highwayman, he's gonna go like riposte build. And he's got a stun Vestal. That's gonna be super annoying. Especially because this comp does not have pull skills. The 20% protection should greatly help though, considering this is a flat damage comp. Like, it doesn't even have caltrops. I understand why you would run shit like Uppercut. That doesn't mean I have to like it. If he knocks my Crusader back, I may have to risk a bleed out on the Bounty Hunter or the Highwayman to try and get an early Finale kill. What you gonna do? Stun the Jester, probably. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, risky playtime. And that did not pay off. Oh well. The only reason I did that is because I'm gonna Illuminating Flare anyway, so I can cure the daze. This is gonna be really bad for me, though, however. Especially if he crits here. Okay, no. Right. Flare. I don't get how enemies can dodge Flare. It doesn't make any sense. And, like, that's kind of counterproductive to what it actually does, which is remove stealth. Especially when you take into consideration the fact that, like, the whole purpose of Flare is to remove stealth from units like the Grave Robber. And if they can just dodge the Flare, what the fuck is the point of it? It's another big damage. Right. So it's gonna stun. Who do I want to stun? I'm gonna try and stun the Bounty Hunter, because he's got the finisher, and finish him. Which is probably the most deadly combination of skill plus trinket. If he's just gonna keep focusing my Jester, I'll just heal up. Ah, you hit a 1. Loser. Right, let's try this again. There we go. God damn it, resisted the fucking bleed. That was only a 15% resist, effectively. Oh well. This is probably a Dirk Stab. It's gonna set up a Finale next turn. Unless he's gonna stun the Jester, maybe? You know what, I'm not fully opposed to the Jester being stunned here.
And now the true test.
Because,
Fast or expire.
like, what else am I gonna do on his turn? I'm not gonna Harvest because I would hit the Highwayman, who's got a Vendetta buff. And a Parrying Dagger on a Riposte. It's gonna be a Harvest, yeah. That's one thing I like about the Crusader, that high Harvest resistance. Right, I'm going to stun this Highwayman. Just because I can take that Riposte off for a turn. As in, like, completely. Dun 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 dun. I should stop humming along to the song. But it's a good song. I mean, you know a song is good when you've listened to it countless times. I don't know why the fuck he just did that. Because, in case you don't get the point, I did that so that you couldn't, like, pass turn and let the riposte die down. I mean, like, if you have a riposte up for 2 turns, you can pass your turn through stun and the riposte will still stay up. But yeah, I made it so that he couldn't do that. He needs to play his cards right here, otherwise he's going to suffer a bit. Nasty, minus 40 damage. If this hits like 2, I'm annoyed. Okay, it hit a 1. I'm still annoyed, but less so. I need to gamble on this Jester not hitting like a crit. Which, how likely is it? 9 plays 4, which means that's a 17% chance to crit. Okay, he's just going for the Bounty Hunter attack first. To be fair, the Jester does have a... Oh, yep, there we go.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Right, I am going to get some bleed down on this Jester then. Because he's bloody annoying. I don't like him too much. Didn't kill. Good. Good, I say. Right, that Bounty Hunter has a finisher with Finish Him, so a Bleedout here will make him think twice before taking his turn. If he does take the Bounty Hunter's turn and kills the Jester, I'll be able to kill him. Because he's got minus... Actually, no, that bleed resist debuff is going to go away. So I have a good chance of killing him with the Crusader. Not full, but good.
More dust, more ashes.
Yeah, he's down to minus 20.
Disappointment.
But... Oh, okay, it was still good chances. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. He's got a Finale, but he's got no crit. And Finale still does have high crit rate for some reason. Eh. There's a Divine Grace. Doesn't kill the bleed, thankfully. That's like no damage. Alright, let's get this Jester on Death's Door when it comes his turn. There's probably going to be Duelist Advance. No. Is he going for a greedy Finale? He's got minus damage. If this doesn't work... Okay, he's not going for a Finale. He's going to put the Bounty Hunter in slot 3. Not the best choice. Comes that Crusader killing. Alright. Bonk.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That was good. Good turn of events there. Right, what's he gonna do? The Bounty Hunter is gonna be bleeding out a fair amount. Going for an open vein on the Crusader. Actually got it, wow. It's gonna cure that up then. I mean, open vein was definitely not the right play, especially against the Crusader, who has 70% bleed resist. Come hither. Okay. Gonna get some bleeds. If I can force the Vestal to keep healing, that means she's not stunning, and her heals aren't that effective. She probably wants to protect... Oh, he's still got the minus 20 death blow resist, that's pretty good. Probably wants to protect me from being stunned. Stunning. Okay, gonna go for a kill with my Hellion. Nope, another resist. That sucks, man. Didn't have that high death blow resist. The biggest downside of this is I'm going to have to eat a riposte from the highwayman, most likely. Or I could just Rallying Flare. It's probably not the best idea, though. I shall weigh my options here. Wow, 8. You... Oh yeah, he's on death's door. Of course, he's not going to be dealing that much damage. You know what? Actually, yes, I am going to flare here. Because this forces his Vestal to heal, or stun the Crusader again. If he stuns the Crusader, he's not healing. I can attack the Bounty Hunter and most likely kill him next turn. As a Divine Grace. That's fine, because my Crusader then moves forwards. Cheeky breaky, if damky. I wish I had a finisher on someone else. I didn't even get Finale off this game. It's a shame, but I don't really need Finale. He has the grappling mitts, right? Yeah, he does. Okay. Right. Let's try this again. Nope, another Death's Door. This is a tenacious Bounty Hunter. I want his Bounty Hunter to take a move before my Crusader does. So he cannot finish the Bounty... not the Bounty Hunter, the Crusader off. Another Come Hither. Gets the crit. I banish thee!
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I may just move back 2 with the Obelisk, if I'm not using a flare. Point blank shot. Didn't move her. Okay. I have to get the Hellion in the right position. Or at least somewhere in the front. I mean, I can if it bleeds anywhere, but I want Wicked Hack available. Don't want to be hacking. Right. Crusader's up next. Kabang. Me when I gift someone something on Steam. Yeah, you cannot pass turn to make that better. It's gonna stun the Hellion, which is annoying. Probably can with all that stun chance. Nope. Failure.
A singular strike.
Yeah, Death's Door to you. Back to the bones. And surrender.
You have won.
So, while Bleedout didn't do too much that fight, it was a fairly good thing.
Low and driven into the mud.
And plus, if it bleeds, has also been proved to be a fairly reliable bleed skill. Is this a crash? Does this mean that my opponent DC'd and didn't actually surrender? I'm not sure, but I'll consider it a victory anyway. Let's get back to the circus. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. I was going to do a video on another composition I made called A Small Push, which I'll just give you the... I'll give you the rundown of this immediately. Basically, Vestal for healing and maybe stunning, the same Jester thing. A Blight and Accuracy for the Shield Breaker, and a Push Leper with the Net and Purge. You want to know how this comp worked? It really didn't. It pretty much relied on pushing some very vulnerable unit to the back line. It worked wonders against flagellant classes, like groups that had flagellants, but other than that, it really sucked. So yeah, it was a fun build, but it's not even worth making a video on, because it just revolves around one skill. To be fair, that's kind of what this comp did though, so yeah. At any rate, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.